Sucker for Love, First Date.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Sucker for Love, First Date. Wir haben ein letztes Kapitel freigeschaltet mit dem wunderschönen Namen Nyarlathoteps Catastrophe. Es gibt 2 Enden. Okay, würde ich sagen, starten wir das Ganze. Der ist jetzt für alle Katzenliebhaber, kann das sein?
Chapter 3. Nyarlathoteps Catastrophe.
Nyarlathotep.
Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge. And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now. For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized. When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing. A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last. She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Well. You're the one that Lynetta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
Hi. I... Dog? This dread. It's like when I first met Lynetta, but this time it's sustained. Like a state of constantly being breathless. The very air has come unfamiliar and alien to me. Saturated with infinite malevolence, it is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious implication. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself and all that is decent. There, at the terminal precipice, I learned that terror not only haunts, it speaks.
Speak up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Oh, du bist die Tante von den beiden. Normally, I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I demand that she introduces herself first. But now, I feel it in my very bones. I've been talking down to by something far beyond me. I am.
Good.
Das ist übrigens toll, dass ich es mal wieder mit irgendwelchen Gottheiten zu tun habe. In Höschenspielen. Wobei, Randbemerkung, das ist gar nicht so Höschenspiel. Aber wir erinnern uns an Honeypop 2, wo ich es da mit den Dingen zu tun hatte. Die Nymphodjinn. Auch große Gottheiten. Warum passiert mir das andauernd?
Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
You're offering me something to drink?
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No, I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in non-Euclidean vertigo. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the crying chaos. When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back. But just like my troublesome nieces, You can just call me Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Auntie Nyan Nyan? Unlike with Lunetta or Astir, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you? Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Ominous vistas of terror open from every corner of my mind. I want to run, shrieking and wailing, and alas, I've nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal. Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
But why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows. Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live.
Das klingt erstmal positiv.
To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end. Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off.
Yeah, I know.
So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse. In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo. It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least. Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray. I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
Right. I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes?
Blaues
I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the banish moo ritual.
What will it do?
Mu is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again.
Oh.
No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want.
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise you've never seen anything like what I can do.
Ich will doch bloß meine Smooches. Okay, dann machen wir mal. Gibt's hier noch mehr? Oh. Das ist auf jeden Fall sehr interessant, aber schwierig zu lesen. Na gut. I'm so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. To destroy me, draw this symbol. Enchant. Das da. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your black fire in total darkness. Black Fire mache ich beim nächsten Mal. Ich mache es jetzt ganz normal. Ist aus, ne? Das Licht. Gut. Kadishtor.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good. I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable.
Yeah.
Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms is severed for good.
Can I just go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that you've traveled a long way from home. Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
Wait, hold on. I did the spell. I'm no danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with. However, that banishment ritual made it so neither you nor I can travel to the realm of man ever again. Just a precaution. Call me thorough. You will stay here where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
But I...
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times?
Smooch.
Curious.
Oh my God.
Then allow me.
Oh my God.
Is this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
Yes.
I am well versed in human courtship, but am curious as to what made my nieces bicker over you so incessantly. Now that you don't pose a threat. Now then, come to me, human. If you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
Ja, ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht so recht. Smooch. Wird ständig getentakelt bei den Elbenwisches. Together forever. Nun ja. Dann machen wir doch mal was ganz anderes. Wir blackfiren in Total Darkness. Wrong Symbol, verdammte Scheiße.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good. I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment. Then all is settled.
Moment, halt, stopp. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Ich glaube, I did something wrong. Blackfire in Total Darkness. Machen wir mal das Licht aus. So. So nämlich. Musihagen. Oh Gott. Musihagen. Kadishtor.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good. I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising. Then.
Hab ich's immer noch versaut? Moment. Oh, ich habe vergessen, das Fenster zuzumachen. Also die Vorhänge zuzuziehen. So. On. Nee, off und Blackfire. Jetzt ab. Oh.